So I'm down to 2 weeks until our hearing in court. I'm not exactly sure what the hearing is on. I gotta go to the courthouse and try and figure out. I just picked up my mail. I haven't gotten any motions or anything. I don't know. Yeah, kids have been doing good. Well, I take that back. So I got a text message from my ex-wife saying, what did it say? Her text message says, Olivia's been holding things in. I talked with Olivia's teacher, said she's had a few rough emotional days. Okay. Certainly seems plausible. Only I talked to Olivia's teacher this Tuesday, 2 days ago, and she said Olivia's been fine, except she's noticed a pattern on Tuesdays, the last 3 Tuesdays, how Olivia's been off and hasn't done as well. And that's the morning that she wakes up at her mom's house instead of mine. So I think there's a connection there. I think she's making the kids depressed. But there's really not anything I can do about it at this point. So I'm going to go to court and see what happens. I don't know. I don't really think I have anything else. I think I just wanted to do this update on Olivia's school. I was looking back at some of the videos and stuff that I've taken over the last, over our time in this new apartment. And so as I was decorating the Christmas tree and wrestling and goofing around, and there was a variety of stuff. It was Avery's basketball highlight reel. Yeah. It's good. I'm glad I have a video archive of some of this stuff. So. All right, I think that's it. Till next time, #FasterPeace. Just keep working. So I got a text message from my ex-wife that she thinks the kids should see a therapist. She claims that her daughter's been having emotional days at school, and I'm not entirely convinced that this isn't just in her head or that she's not causing it, but how can you say no? I talked to both the kids, and they see the appeal of talking to a grown-up who's not in the middle of this conflict. So, so how could I say no? So I gave my consent and talked to a woman at the psychiatric unit, I guess. And so she was very pleasant, answered all my questions. There's a couple months wait on a couple month lead time before they'll even do an intake or anything. Rephrase that. So the woman I talked to said that they would be able to prescribe drugs if talking wasn't a good enough solution. And I'm not real enthusiastic about that idea. Gandhi said something about how Western medicine was necessary in 1% or 0.1%, once out of 1,000 cases. And most of the time the body, he was a big fan of nature healing. And I think the actual necessity for what Western medicine intervention in cases of health is somewhere between our current number and Gandhi's ideal of 1 in 1,000. So I think using drugs to fix kids' minds is overutilized. Maybe I'm sure it's the correct decision in 1 out of 1,000 cases, but I'm sure it's not the correct decision in every single time that it's prescribed. So I don't see anything that's not I don't see anything that would lead me to believe medication is necessary. I know their mother was on medication for a while, and it seemed to help her. I don't know if she still is or not. But that's just not. That doesn't seem like the place you start with kids. All right. Anything else on Crazy Ex-Wife? So I'm on my way now to the courthouse, where we had our change of venue, and going to try and figure out what exactly is going to be happening at our next court date. It's less than 2 weeks away. I haven't seen any other motions from her lawyer, and so I'm not. I guess I'm not sure what's going on next. So I'm going to the courthouse to see if I can find out.